It's a good thing you mentioned no white. Otherwise,
Could have just literally just blended in.
why not?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Why don't you start by giving us a bit of an introduction to who you are and who Feel Good Contact Lenses are.
Perfect. So my name is Nimesh Shah, COO of Feel Good Contacts. My job is primarily to safeguard the business for growth and retention. Feel Good Contacts established way before my time with the company. So 2008, it was done by qualified opticians, optometrists. We've been around for a while, so we know the market. We pride ourselves in being the one-stop shop now to offer contact lenses, prescription glasses to the customers at an affordable price compared to the average high street retailer, but also making the everyday journeys on our websites like simpler. Convenience is a key for us. So for us, we're here to make sure that number one, they save money, get the same product and quality that they deserve, but also at a convenient time to them.
You've worked with us for a while, and we've all sort of got the impression that you're a very customer-centric business, which I think is interesting with something like contact lenses. It might not necessarily be the first business that you'd think of to be really thinking about and prioritising your customers and driving growth for your customers. Can you give us an idea of what your customer-centric strategy is all about and what kind of impact it's having on the business?
Yeah, definitely. It's important to remember that without vision correction, contact lenses or glasses, our customers can't go on with their everyday life. So for us, we consistently think about our customers. We like to listen, or we hope we listen. But judging by our, I think, 60,000 plus reviews, I think it's safe to say we're doing okay. We make sure that when they tell us that they need them now, we've got them. We do little things. So if we have a contact lens specific prescription, not everyone orders. Normally customers have to wait on the high street for about 10 to 14 days. With us, we've built an algorithm where it determines that if this customer comes back to us a couple of times and attention is key, we end up getting that product and stocking it as in our warehouse. So for our customer, it's very convenient next time. We pride ourselves in making sure that if a customer orders up until, I think it's 11:59 p.m, they will receive that order next day, meaning once it passes the minute that day, they'll receive it. So we definitely listen, we learn as well, of course, and we put them in front of most of our business decisions. In terms of Mention Me, what they've done for us is provided us with key data, insights into, as in our most loyal customers, in terms of their behavioural insights. For that, it's actually allowed us to increase our retention, I think, by 19% year on year. But also by the referrers that they've brought to us, we've increased new customer acquisition by 10% as a result as well.
I'd be interested to kind of maybe take a step back and, you built this community, it sounds like, of really loyal, passionate customers through having that customer-centric approach. What initially prompted you to start working with Mention Me in the first place?
So we wanted to give back to our customers. We live in a society where new customers benefit from absolutely everything. Right? You look at any industry and there's always new customer discounts, be it a mobile phone or TV or broadband, always for new customers. But the existing customers are locked into contracts and they don't benefit, and all they get is the price increases year on year. For us, that's where we wanted to essentially build our retention base or increase our customer retention percentage. So that's the reason we wanted Mention Me. Given by the early talks prior to signing, it was very clear that you guys had a good data center, essentially, that gave us insights on what we could do to increase that customer retention percentage. That's what led us to that decision. We wanted to give back to our customers, and Mention Me was the right company to do it with.
And you started to touch on some of the successes that you've had with Mention Me. I'd love if you could maybe expand and give us some more examples and a bit more of a flavour of some of the wins that you've had with Mention Me.
Definitely. As in, we had I'd like to say an opinion, that we know what our customers would like in terms of a referral program. Now, where I mentioned the 19% of increase in retention and the 10% for new customers that were referred, that wouldn't have been possible if essentially we went with what we thought we knew. And we thought our customers would love that if we gave them something back that wasn't to do with us. Essentially what I mean by that is, if we give them a third-party voucher where they can spend on Amazon, for example, we thought our customers would value that. However, running the A/B tests on MentionMe actually showed us that giving £5 or £5 credit to our customers if they referred, and giving the referrer £5 off on our website as well, worked so much better. The numbers proved it. So for us, it's important to remember, if we would have done what we thought was right, based on still calculated decisions, actually we would be in a worse position now, and our customers actually wouldn't have benefited as much as they're benefited now. So in terms of the results and in terms of what we've been able to deliver through MentionMe, it's actually had quite a substantial impact on our bottom line, but also keeping our customers really happy, really engaged, and the reviews prove that.
And finally, give us an insight into the next 12 to 18 months in terms of this customer-centric strategy that you have, and give us an idea of where MentionMe is going to fit into that.
Perfect. So we're happy where we are, but we're the type of company that love to progress, love to grow. For us, we definitely want to take more advantage of personalization. We have a great level of personalization, but I believe that where we have two separate categories of contact lenses and glasses on our website, they're two different audiences, two different sets of customer groups. So we definitely explore that and essentially tailor strategies effectively for referral campaigns for both separately. Now that can be contact lenses when they order a box of contact lenses, but with glasses you have so many more choices. You have a frame, and then you have a package, you can have transition tints, you can have gradient tints. So we want to get into the nitty-gritty of that. We also want to become more omni-channel essentially, and where MentionMe fits in, it goes hand in hand with our omni-channel strategy. But we have a mobile app. It's the first of its kind, where it's a one-stop shop mobile app where customers can place orders for contact lenses and glasses. Our referral program with MentionMe is not active on our mobile app. Right now, our mobile app accounts for circa 20 to 24% of our monthly orders. So for us, MentionMe can slot right in there. We've seen positive results on our websites where MentionMe has allowed us to increase our retention. So putting that to work on 24% of users is something where in the next 12 to 18 months, we're definitely going to take advantage of. And that group of customers are definitely going to be happy about it.
Sounds very exciting. Nim, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.